Yeah, I'm here. I'm just sending out my usual links. Give me a second if anybody's here yet. All right, we got some people coming on. I wanted to getting sick of not being able to play the guitar because of my wrists. I took the brace off. It's you can see it's kind of it's a little swollen, but I was just outside doing yard work and I said it's going to hurt no matter what. So I took a little meloxicam and we'll see how far I can get, how much I can play. I just kind of wanted to play. I messed around with my rig here, my Synergy and my Helix on the floor, and just built some new presets that I was going to mess around with. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be here actually doing this. First of all, we got to see if this is sounds coming through. And sometimes I'm going to have to mute this mic because it's going to loop back through the speaker. I need to have the speakers on in order to hear the guitar. And it's probably going to pick up in the mic here. And I only have the one camera hooked up right now. Actually, you know what I can probably do? Let me see if this is going to work here. Hold on. Because the other camera hasn't been working. And let me switch over. Yeah, see, that's in the way. So if I pull this over here and pull that like that, pull that up, you should be able to see. Now, if I can take this camera, let me see if I can. Just messing with the other camera here. See if I can get it on the guitar itself. I just don't know. How can I switch this? Play pound cake with that effect. Actually, you know what? I have my drill in here somewhere. Let me grab the drill in a second. I'm just trying to figure out how. I forgot how to get this other camera in here. I only have like 2 days left on the trial on this software, so. All right, so this is not switching. How do you switch this? So we got that. That's the wrong camera. All right, there's the guitar camera. But how do I... Why isn't it letting me switch cameras on the go here? Yeah, see, it's messing up. So I'm just going to leave the one camera on. I haven't been doing this much for months now, so I don't remember how. Let me get rid of this one. There we go. Then we got that one. I just don't like the way that camera looks, so I'm going to put the other one back up. I got to stand to do this. That sounds good. There we go. Back in business. So I guess if I lean this down a little bit, it's a little better. All right. What was I just saying? Oh, the drill. Let me try to get the drill. I think I was just outside using it too, so I think it's in here. Pound cake. I haven't done this in years, using the drill. The drill's not tuned to the song. This is really a what do you call it? A really heavy torque drill, so it's too fast. That doesn't sound good. But that's what he does. The wrist starts hurt. Like if I can play, but after I don't know, like 5 seconds or so, I start feeling it. It's right here. So just that constant. You can see it's kind of swollen. Did I share this? Yeah, I did. I want to share it to one of the Line 6 groups here. Yep, lay it down. But that's about all I could do there. Plus, I need to down tune the low string for that. It's been a while. All right, so what I'm going to do is play for about 10 seconds, maybe, if I can get there, and stop. That's why. That's not right. Hold on. I need to see this. So there's a little dirt on the clean sound there. And also, my guitars have been sitting or hanging up on the wall for months now, so they need setups. And someone's ringing my doorbell. right back. Shall return. I got bubble wrap. It was actually FedEx. It was FedEx dropping off bubble wrap for my eBay stuff. All right, where the hell am I here? I need to get on. I always forget that I'm actually 15 seconds or so ahead of what you're actually seeing. There's a few people here. Say hello in the chat. If any of you guys from the Helix group are here. There's a few more people hopping on. Who's here? I need a longer extension on this mic thing here. All right, so I'm going to go through what I did. You're not going to be able to see the Helix on the floor. You're not going to be able to see the amp, the Syn 1 over here. I only got the one camera going. Not as sophisticated as past streams that I used to do. So I haven't, like I said, I haven't really played in a while, and I wanted to, I just wanted to start with a fresh rig. I got four cable method going with the Helix and the Synergy. I'm using the Friedman BEBB module, which is Buxom Betty, which is for the clean, and then the BE from the BE 100 for the dirty stuff. So this is the BB. And I'm pretty sure I'm using, it has a cab simulated out on there, but I'm not using that. I'm using I think I'm using the ML Sound Lab Greenback 25 with the 57 impulse response. I'm just trying to get my wrist loose here. So far it's not working. So whoever is watching, is the guitar, is it too loud, too soft? It's hard to tell from my end. And I didn't really level these things off when I was making these presets this morning, Because like I said, it's been so long that I actually forgot how to make the damn presets. And I keep going onto the mic like this when I'm pretty sure you can hear me back like this, I hope. I probably have to turn this up a little. But I don't want to get feedback out of these speakers. And this chair sucks. I don't remember how to play anything. It's got to be like 4 or 5 months now. Out of tune. Try to tune this. I don't think it's going to stay in though. Oof. This is the exciting part. Can't sit and play on this chair. Trying to use the bar. It's getting caught on my pants. Hey, Richard Poole, how you doing? So I'm attempting to play after having not played for a few months and having a torn ligament in my wrist. Took the brace off. I was getting kind of sick of it, and I just felt like playing, and so it sounds kind of weird. Yeah, if I had my other drill, it would probably sound better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to try doing that anymore. So I figured I'd try to play a little bit before the surgery on the 29th because I probably won't be able to play for, I don't know, at least a month after that. I haven't really been told the timeline yet and how all this, this surgery is going to go. I think it's going to be immobilized for at least a couple of weeks after. So you guys, we got more than a few people on here now. Any of you guitar guys, is the guitar coming through, first of all? I'm just hoping it's not picking up through the mics. I keep forgetting to mute the mic when I play, but let me know how the levels are. They look okay over here, but it's really hard to tell. So this is the Friedman BEBB module. Here's the BB. Running 4-cable method with the Helix. I got the LA Studio comp on. Just a basic chorus. Oh, cool. Thanks, Rich. I've got a small delay. You can hear it. I've got the Plate Legacy reverb. And like I said, I'm using the ML Sound Lab Greenback 25 with the 57 on it for the impulse response. And I have the front end noise gate, the input noise gate on the Helix. And then I also have another noise gate after the loop. And Bobby's always here. Darren's here too. Cool. Haven't seen you guys. Well, I see Bobby on a couple of the other streams. I haven't seen you other guys here in a while, so it's good to not see you, but see your names there. You know, I don't know if any of you ever torn a ligament in your wrist. You know, I've done a rotator cuff, labrum, knees, but it's a weird feeling because if I'm just doing nothing, I don't even know that I have a torn ligament. But there's certain movements, like I'm not gonna do it with this hand, but if I'm leaning on something like this, I really feel it, or if I pull back like that, I can really feel it, and the side-to-side movement, feel it. And the other thing is, like, if I was trying to turn something, that might be the worst part, is trying to turn. So when I'm trying to do fast picking, that's when I can really feel it. And then as soon as I stop, it kind of goes away, but it has this like dull pain. I can't really, it's not fully torn, but I can't, what I was told is I can't really hurt it too much more. Richard, being a Helix guy, you've been thinking Fractal FM3. No, I've had all the Fractal stuff except the FM3 and the Axe 3. I've tried them all. It's not for me. There's too much. You know what I mean? There's too many things you can do. So, yeah, it's Fractal Stuff. I know Mark, great guy and everything. I've tried it all. It's not for me, the Fractal Stuff. I'm totally happy with the Helix. Does everything I need it to do. Love the synergy. I was on here yesterday. I was trying to figure out if I want to get the Syn 50 head again or do the Syn 30, but then I started last night. I couldn't sleep. I was up and went down to my basement, put on a TV. I was watching, went down the YouTube rabbit hole and watching a bunch of videos. And I'm like, why buy the amp now? Because I really can't use it. Number one, with the wrist, and number two, we're confined to our houses, so you can't really go anywhere. But so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Eventually, I kind of want to get one of those heads again and try different modules in it. I was thinking the Fryette Deliverance, but I'm not sure. I tried the Ecstasy. I sent it back. It was too similar to, like, this tone here. Oh, I think somebody else is at my door again. Hold that thought. And you couldn't hear me. I had to go check the door. I don't know how long I was talking before with the stupid mic off. I had another delivery. It's on the Christmas gift. But how much did you guys get that are still here? Because I may have talked that whole time with this mute button on. All right, long story short, I tried all the Axe stuff. It wasn't for me. Too much tweaking involved. Love the Helix. Love the Synergy. Was thinking of getting the Syn 30 head or the Syn 50 head again because I had one before. But then last night I couldn't sleep because the wrist was hurting, and I went down to my basement, put on the TV. I was on YouTube watching, going down a rabbit hole, watching videos on both. Then I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I can't really play because of my wrist for a while, and we're all stuck in our houses, so there's no gigs or anything. So I'm not going to buy the head. I mean, eventually I will. But I did try the Bogner Ecstasy module. I want to try the Deliverance. I sent the Ecstasy back. It was too similar to this BE. I could get that tone basically easily on the Bogner Ecstasy, so I just sent it back, and I ended up buying this mic instead. But yeah, so I just built 4 basic presets this morning with the clean, the BE channel, then the BE with overdrive and stuff to make it an HBE, and then like a lead tone, which is basically the same, but with the 3.5 dB boost on it, and a little more delay and stuff like that. But who is still here? We still got a bunch of people on. Yeah, so like I said, Helix 4 cable method. my sound is always the same. No matter what I try, I use the same effects all the time. And, it's no matter what I try to do. Like I said, I tried the ecstasy. I plugged it in, and it sounded. It's probably just my sound. I mean, I like a certain sound, and that's that. Bobby, the cheapest you've seen them. Oh, this mic was $379. Yeah, I paid the $399, but I got the 48-month no interest on it. So, because anytime you try to talk them down, especially musicians, friend, like they'll do their 48-month, but if you take even $1 off the price, if they give you a discount, they don't give you the financing, the interest free. So, I almost, and I was going back to what I was saying about the Sin 30 or the Sin 50. I actually tried to buy the Sin 50 Sweet. They're all back ordered now until probably February. But I tried to buy. Sweetwater had a demo version for like $150 off, and I tried to buy it through their website, and I emailed my guy there, and someone beat me to it. So I think that was just trying to actually telling me something. Don't buy it right now. Just wait it out, and I still got the Van Halen guitar that it's going to be back ordered probably till April. I forgot a lot of songs, man. So it looks like we're getting like a foot of snow here on Wednesday night into Thursday. And wouldn't you know it, Thursday morning I'm supposed to go get my my wrist brace adjusted because it's kind of hitting this bone right here and it's bugging the hell out of me. But with the snow coming, who knows? But I did get my plow. My plow is all ready to go. And I love the way that these Synergy amps actually, they react. I mean, the Helix amps do the same, but I get more of different feel with the Synergy stuff. Probably because it's analog and there's tubes in it. But like rolling down the guitar and bringing it up. So if I didn't have a clean channel, I could get a clean channel just on that. I could do everything from that one BE channel. So this is actually the BE. It's not clean, but good enough to use. And then when you want to get heavier, now you can do that. And then if you really want to get heavier, just throw an overdrive. In one channel, you can get all three that you need, and then add a little volume boost, and you got a lead. So on that one channel, you can basically get a 4-channel amp. So if anybody has any questions about how I'm running things and what the effects are I'm using or whatever, let me know now. Like I said, I'm not going to stay here too long because I gotta get this brace back on this wrist. put that mic back on. Hey, Michael McCartney, how you doing? Yeah, I think I think for most guitar players, there's a handful out there. There's like Richie Castellano. He's like an American institution with this stuff. He can just get pretty much any sound, which is cool. But when I try to play, like say I try to make a Vox sound, I can get it to sound like a Vox, but I don't know. I just go right back to my sound. I play best with my sound. I don't know. It's Michael, you probably know what I'm talking about, and others that are watching, you understand that. Your sound is your sound, and no matter, like, I can play out of my DSL 100 back there, and it's gonna sound like that. That's just what it is and the way it is, and like being in a Bon Jovi tribute band, I get emails or comments or whatever. Hey, can you send me your presets and this and that, and how do you get this sound from this album? I don't. I play those songs with my sound, and I just throw in. I try to get the effects, kind of close. I throw that stuff in there, but it's basically me just playing those songs. Hold on, I got a message here. But yeah, it's been like that for. I went crazy for a couple of years, like changing rigs, and trying to be more diversified with my sound. And hey, I want to play a Mesa Boogie, but when I played a Mesa Boogie, no matter how I would dial it in, it would sound like the Marshall or whatever. That's the Hot Rod and Marshall is the sound that I like and I play. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it comes out of me. That BB has such a nice, clean sound to it. And if I wanted to, let's see. So it's the settings on. So I'm going to give you the settings on that. The settings on the Synergy, the BB module, BBB or BEBB, however they call it, the clean sound. I have everything at 12 o'clock, and I'm getting that sound. Of course, I have some chorus on it and compression and stuff like that, but I basically just plug that in, and that's the sound I got from that channel on the module. Now the BE, I actually have the gain at like 4 o'clock. No, not 4 o'clock. 11 o'clock, a little below midway. And for some reason, hold on, I gotta save this. Yeah, so on this I kept the BE gain kind of down, and it doesn't sound like it is. I got the bass at about 6, the mid about 7, the treble right up at noon, and the master on that is at like right around 7. My favorite BE100 sound is that Phil X video. I'm sure you've all seen it, where when the BE100 first came out, he demoed it. He's playing a bunch of Van Halen riffs, AC/DC. That's what sold me on that amp. But so I tried those. So if I try to do those settings that he had, I'll do it right now. It's pretty similar. Just want to make sure I didn't have an overdrive on. So going back to what I had before, it's basically just less gain. I just backed the gain off because I think he had it around 7 or 8 in that video, and I have it down at like 4, approaching 5. And the reason for that is because I want to be able to clean up if I need to. So I haven't stepped on the lead yet. So it's pretty much that sound you just hear right now with just a decibel boost and a little bit more delay on it. Hoping I wasn't too loud. Forgot to mute the mic. Let me see. What do we got here? Michael, what pickups are you using? So this is my go-to guitar. It's a Fender. It's one of those FM Strats that they have. It's a 24 fret. And I'm trying to remember. I know these are DiMarzios. I think there's I want to say there's a Tone Zone and an Ear Norton for the pickups. And I can't remember which positions. I've had this guitar for so long now that I just basically play it. I don't take it apart or anything like that. But yeah, I just love this combination. I think a couple of my other guitars back there, I know I have like a Tone Zone in, if I can do this right, that Strat over there. I think there's a Tone Zone in the bridge. And I know the Sambora guitar right there has a Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates in it, and then it has a stock. The Van Halen guitar's got the Van Halen pickups in it. And then that Charvel, I don't even remember, but that's being sold so I can get the Frankenstein guitar. Even just not picking, just going like this is it's a little too much. So I apologize. I get people all the time. I'm not tuning my horn here. I get people all the time, messaging me and whatever, because I usually do those streams, the live streams where I just play guitar and sing backing vocals with the backing tracks. And when are you going to do that again? When are you going to do that again? And I got way too busy. You're welcome, Michael. I got way too busy with the eBay stuff. And hey, there's Will. How you doing, Will? So I stopped doing that, and I'm not sure. Like maybe after I get past this wrist surgery, maybe I'll. I still have everything programmed in my Helix, I think, and in Logic. I just I don't have any of the lights anymore. I got rid of them all. I still have the cameras, but they don't seem to be working correctly for some reason. That's why I'm only using this one camera right now. Will, look at you. Yeah, I'm trying. I can only play for 5 to 10 seconds at a time. I took the brace off, and I just wanted to play. And like I said, I made 4 new presets. The funny thing is, and I was going over this with Michael here, my 4 new presets sound like my 4 old presets in the previous presets and all that. So But it gave me something to do today. I was outside working. I was like, you know what? I want to go into the studio and just mess around, and that's that. The only thing I've been, with the whole Eddie Van Halen situation, that's all I've kind of been playing, kind of in my head. I haven't really been playing the guitar, so I'm trying to remember all those old riffs, and he kind of, it's funny, he's the one that got me. If it wasn't for him, like I said on previous streams, and he's the reason I play guitar and the reason I'm sitting here and I have this studio. Then I kind of was doing the Bon Jovi thing for like 15, 20 years now, and kind of had, Van Halen on the back burner, and then Eddie passed away, and kind of gave me, and I wasn't playing guitar at all the last 4 or 5 months, and to be honest, I wasn't missing it at all. Like, my Helix was in the case and nothing was hooked up, but him passing kind of kicked me in the butt and kind of got the fire stoked again. Kind of pushed me to get back into playing. And then, of course, the wrist thing happened, so got to wait a little longer. But what else? Been waiting for, 9 months now to actually do anything. So I can wait a little longer. Is that how that goes? I'm trying to remember. Let me try. Yeah, so how does that part go? That's it. Always love that little... That was what was great about Eddie. Just those little, everybody's, eruption, all the fast stuff, but those little things he used to put in. To me, that would perfectly fits. Will loves the Helix cleans. I do too, but this is not the Helix clean. This is the Synergy, the Buxom Betty clean. The Helix is just giving me the impulse response and all the effects. Running full cable method. All the amp tone is coming from the Synergy. Alright, now that I remember how to play that, I just want to keep playing it. How's that go? Trying to remember that Richie Sambora. Synergy amps. It's all that modular stuff where you take out the preamps and you can put different preamps in. So I have one of the Friedmans in there, and I had the Bogner, the Ecstasy, sent that back. Too similar to this what I have. They got Fryette, they got Soldano, they got all the Marshall stuff, Fender stuff. It's basically you can have an amp head or whatever, or this, like I have the tabletop version. Pretty much any style. They have a Dumble clone that sounds unbelievable. Any style amp that you want, you just buy the modules, which are $400 each. And you don't need to buy. You could basically have 20 amps at $400 each, rather than buying 20 amps at $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 each, and get pretty close. Like I've owned the BE100, and this module, Friedman actually, he's part of this whole Synergy thing. He built the circuit board and everything. It's basically the same circuit board as the BE100, and he's also responsible for. I think I said it earlier. There's a cabinet out, a simulated out on there, and he's responsible for that. I think it's the same one that's in his Runt, the Friedman Runt amplifiers. Mike, really, thanks. Hey, Mike, thank you. I appreciate that, and it's good to be back. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be as much as before, but yeah, hopefully I can heal up with this wrist thing quickly and message and get back on here and all that. I don't know why Will's message was out there still. Yeah, so I'm just messing around right now, and that's about all you're gonna get, man. It's such a weird feel. Like it's pain, but it's weird. Will, the modular stuff someday, yeah. It took me a while. Like I had heard about the Synergy stuff for a couple of years, and I just kind of because it, going through all the modeling stuff, having the Fractal stuff and Kemper and Line 6, and I had a Veta. I had the Veta 2. I had the original Bean, going through all that. So when I saw the Synergy stuff, I was like, it's just another one of those things, without really like looking into it. And I don't remember what I saw or what I heard to make me kind of like sit up and say, maybe I should give that a try. I don't know if it was one video or just a few videos of that. Did I figure the switching stuff out? Well, apparently I should be able to do what I was saying the other day, switch via MIDI with the Helix, even though before, when I had the Syn 50 and the Syn 2 with MIDI, it wasn't doing it right for me. But there's a couple of videos that people kind of gave me links to that I can try to attempt that. And you came on after. I think I said it before you came on, Will. I was all ready to buy a Syn 50 head the other day. I was going to buy a demo version, and then somebody bought it right before I did. So then last night I was watching TV like really late. I was on YouTube and just watching video after video, and then started thinking that, I really don't need to buy an amp right now because I can't really use it. So eventually I'll, once everything goes back to normal, if it ever does, I'll probably end up getting one of the heads. My goal is to have, if things go back to normal, my band does a lot of traveling, or we did a lot of traveling, and we're probably going to be getting on airplanes and, flying places. And I'd like to be able to bring my entire rig with me and not use a backline. So I have the tabletop version, which, it's on the table here. I can't really move it, but it's about, it almost looks like a big hard drive. And if I just pop my Helix off my board, and I think it's back there. I have the Helix bag somewhere, the backpack. So my whole intention is to throw the Helix in the backpack, take my second talk box, throw that in there, and then put the Synergy, the Syn 1 in there too, carry that on the plane with my double guitar case, and then, have a suitcase with my clothes and everything and all the cables and check that. And that's mainly what I would use locally too, because my band's all in-ears. But for the shows where, like it's a quick changeover and we can't use our in-ears, I want to have a head. I mean, I can plug this into the Marshall back there and use that power section, but then that's carrying something extra. You know what I mean? I'd have to carry the head and then also carry the Syn 1 with it and then plug it in. So if I can get either the Syn 30 or the Syn 50, then I just take the module, the preamp out, put it in that, and I'm good to go. I still haven't decided if I want the Syn 30 or the Syn 50. The Syn 30, it's going to be lighter at 30 watts, but it only takes one module, but it does have a dedicated clean channel, which I don't know if that helps me much because I have a great clean with this right here. But then again, if I just bought, I don't know, maybe like the Deliverance module, or just they have a BE module where it's 2 channels of the BE. I could use the dedicated clean on the Syn 30 and then use 1 channel of the BE for the, the kind of AC/DC type gain, and then use the second channel to really turn up the gain and get the heavy stuff going. And then going to the Syn 50 head, I could have four channels basically, because you put 2 modules in. That's $300 more than the modules of $400. So there's more money there, but it's just a mat, and plus it's louder. So I'm still, by the time I'm able to buy whatever one I want, I'll have it figured out which one I want to do. That's why I've been asking. I've been coming on here and doing these streams a little more frequently lately because I'm trying to get feedback from guys that have either one or the other or both, and just trying to pick their brains and which way to go, which way to lean towards. If I had a choice, I'd take them all, but obviously you can't do that. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. I don't even know where we are here. What are we at? I always say I'm going to come on for like 15, 20 minutes. It's an hour now, so you guys keep me here. You keep me talking. It's funny because you may think I've had people say, you talk too much in your videos. The problem is when I'm doing my other work, my other jobs, like I'm doing the eBay stuff or I was doing landscaping, I didn't talk all day. Like I always work alone. Nobody around, so I wasn't talking to anybody. So when I get on here, I can talk, and that's what ends up happening. Like I forget that I have a guitar on. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be playing the guitar here, but I end up talking. Will seen the top very impressive. Yeah. I had it, and it was unbelievable. I played it the very last show my band played, February 29th. We played a theater in Massachusetts, and I used that head for that show, and it sounded great. It sounded unbelievable. I think there's a video on our Facebook page from that last show of Wanted Dead or Alive, and the sound you're hearing is that with the Friedman stuff in it. But yeah, the Syn 50. I'm kind of leaning towards going back to the Syn 50 again rather than the 30, even though it's more expensive. It's just it's more power. If I'm gonna buy an amp, it's more power to it, and I can have 4 channels instead of 3. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where everything goes. And right now it's what time is it? 12:20. I'm hungry. I've been outside. I went to Home Depot early this morning to get some stuff, and I was out in my yard doing things since like 8:30 this morning, so I'm pretty hungry. So Thank you guys, and I got to get that wrist brace put back on. Appreciate it. Any questions? You see the blue Chevelle. Yeah. If you know anybody that's looking for a basically brand new blue Chevelle, Will, let me know, because it's up for sale. It's actually on Reverb right now, because I got to sell that, because I don't know if I told you, I bought one of the Van Halen Frankenstein guitars. I haven't bought it yet. I have the order in. It's just going to be March, April, even May before they can get them in stock. But anyway, all right, I'm going to call it a day here, and who knows, maybe I'll come back on later. There's no Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan. There's no football. They stunk on Thursday night. I can't complain, 20 years of greatness, but maybe I'll come back on today if I feel like it, or sometime this week. The surgery's on the 29th, so I got to go take another COVID test next week. Fun for the surgery. And that's it. That's where I'll be. I'm doing my eBay stuff and keeping busy with that. I'm going to have to put that on hold too, and I got to continue cleaning the studio. It's getting there. I actually, you see that foam on the walls back there? There's one right there that's falling. I forgot what I used, some adhesive tape, and it lasted a while, and they're all falling now. So I bought some spray adhesive today, and I used to have some up above here and some on the walls on both sides, and those all fall off. So I got to put all that back together. All right, Bobby, Will, thank you. Michael, if you're still here, good to see you guys, or see you typing. You guys take care, stay safe, and hopefully I'll be back on here at some point very soon. And maybe I'm hoping sometime after February I'll be able to really, really play more, once it's all healed up. But have fun today, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.